Hey, what's up, you guys? I just wanted to jump on here for a quick moment today, just to, celebrate 11 whole years on YouTube, 11 years of guitar jams and jam tracks, for all you guys. It's really something that I'm very, very grateful for, and I just wanted to take a moment to thank you and just hang for a minute, and I'll give away some jam albums as well. Obviously I've started like putting out albums a while back, and by now there's really quite a few of them. So I've also started putting them on Spotify, but they're obviously mainly on my website. And I've just collected all these albums that really seem to be quite popular with you guys. So I just wanted to give some of those away, and also everything is basically half price just today, just to celebrate this kind of milestone, I guess. 11 years is a long time, and what it has become now is just something that I'm really, really grateful for. This community that we have. 132 million views worth of jamming. It blows my mind sometimes when I think about the sort of stats and how many places in the world that people are at. Where are you guys, the people that have tuned into this? Let me know where in the world you are. It always is such a kick to see where people are. Chicago is here, I see. That's so awesome. I see lots of familiar people here. Joel is here. Get well soon, Joel. Appreciate you, man. Matt is here. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Buccioni, sorry if I butchered that name. Cleveland, Ohio. Sweden is here. Virginia, love it. Oh, and another Virginia there. Jayanta, thank you, man. I appreciate it so much. North Carolina. So lots of states. I know that a lot of my audience is here in the States, where I am at as well. But yeah, lots of other places as well. Minnesota, love it. Western Samoa Island. Wow, that is so cool. Red Zone, thank you, from Texas. India is in the house. Absolutely beautiful. Hey, so I want to give away like just some of the albums, and you can, whoever wins it, you can just write me an email. It's on the about page, my details here on YouTube. So you can always find my email there. And let me just play basically whoever gets it, you can just pick any album that you want from quistorama.com, jam tracks. It's a link below. So any album that you like, I'll give it to you. Let me set up a loop. That was kind of a fun one I had going there. I don't want to delete that. So I'm gonna set up a loop, and the first person who can tell me what mode I'm playing wins an album. So Sharpen ears, and let's see who gets what mode I am playing for this loop here. Um, so Aeolian is almost right, but there's one note that makes it something else. Yeah, so I see. Let me just make sure that I got the all Philippines in the house as well. Thank you, Strat player is here as well. Steve Lawson is here. I love it. Playing hard mode. Joel, you got it. This is Phrygian. So there was a lot of minor scale, but then there was also that flat two that makes it sound kind of, kind of Spanishy of that sort of part of the world. That's Phrygian for you. So yeah, Joel, you absolutely killed that one. Love it. Now, let me ask you. Let me give you just give away a bunch of albums to you guys. Let me know your favorite jams on the channel, please. Like, are they like you can say any specific one, or like what style of jams that you like the best, and maybe add why you like a certain thing more than others. That's actually really that really helps me to make jams for you guys when I get feedback like that. So I'm just gonna give away a bunch of albums for people who let me know what their favorite jams are and why, so that I have just get some feedback that I can use to make more jams for you guys. It's always great, and I really do listen to the feedback that I get here, and also on Patreon. That's my main source of like direct feedback from people, because I read all messages that I get on Patreon. Is literally the only place where I can and always will keep up with all of my messages. So yeah, let me know what your favorite jams are on the channel, or even something that isn't on my channel. Let me know what your favorite jams are and why, and I will give away a bunch of albums to people that let me know that. I'll just give you a moment to do that. So let me know in the chat, guys, and in the meantime. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, exotic modal, love it. Yeah, so actually, I mean, kind of how this channel was built in the first place. I mean, it was really the sort of more exotic and modal tracks that built the foundation of this whole channel, because I am, as most of you guys know, a bit of a nerd, music theory and guitar nerd, and that's really the foundation upon which this whole channel was built. So the modal jams have always been something that I keep coming back to, because they were literally the foundation the whole channel was built on. That's awesome. So Joel, I'll give you another album, obviously. Strat Player, thank you. I will give you an album as well. Just let me know which one you want, guys. Love the Dilla grooves. That's so awesome. Peter, I'll give you an album as well. That's nice. I've been sort of focused on bringing more groove jams to the table for you guys, and the whole Dilla series of grooves is something that I want to keep on expanding on, because enough people enjoyed that, and I personally am very much enjoying that kind of vibe. A lot of the music that I put out on Spotify, like I mean, in the last couple of years, my Spotify, not the Jam Track Spotify, but my Spotify for my music has exploded onto a level that it's never been at before, and most of that music is very groove based. Um, so I sort of want to bring more of that into the YouTube situation as well, just more stuff with fun grooves. So the Dilla thing was kind of part of that. So that's really awesome to hear that you enjoyed that. Um, Ionian, appreciate it. Um, that's cool. So like major scale jams, that's definitely something I can bring more of. Um, anything minor, says Paul. Okay, that's cool. Paul, you can have an album as well. Uh, Modal jams are to my ears what food is to the palate. I love it. Paul likes the sexy series as well. That's cool. Yeah, so the sexy series is definitely something that, I mean, it all started in 2019 when I put out the first like sexy series jam track, which now, I mean, one of those has like more than 4 million views now, so it's a pretty popular jam. Um, and many of them have like a lot of views. So I'm still to this day putting out tracks in the Sexy series, and I'm also expanding it a little bit to include different kinds of grooves. Because at first it was literally one groove that I built a lot of different jams over. Now I've sort of expanded it, and it's different grooves as well. But that's cool, guys. Appreciate that. I learned the blues from you. That is so awesome. Hell of a party. You got an album as well. Just send me an email and let me know which one you want, and it's yours. I appreciate it. There's not one style. Trip hop style is epic. B Dory mode. I appreciate it. Yeah, those the one I know which two tracks you're thinking of there. They're two of my biggest tracks. I appreciate it. You can have a track. An album as well if you like. It's just really good to see, guys. Okay, so we have some progressions there going on. Okay. Cool. So that's like a minor with a little bit of um, harmonic minor at the end. Okay, that's cool. Joe, you can have an album as well. I can make a track, or more tracks in like that kind of vibe. So basically a minor track, because a lot of the tracks that I have that do that thing, they're straight up blues. So I've been thinking about putting out more tracks that are not necessarily blues, but have some of those progressions, like the 1 to the 4 and obviously the flat 6 and the 5, the dominant 5. So yeah, you can expect more like that. George is here as well. Appreciate it, guys. Very cool. Okay, so I'm gonna give away. Let me do another little nerdy jam, and you guys let me know if you can figure it out. What mode I'm playing? I'll stay in A. Let me know what mode you think I am jamming on right now. Okay, so um, this one's actually a little ambiguous because you can see it from B. If you see it from B, then then it's a certain thing. But I was seeing it from A because we had an A in the bass like the whole time. So merrily, you were quick on the typing there. So merrily, you absolutely win this one. This was Lydian. This was A Lydian. So I kind of got into, so A Lydian is basically A major scale, but with a sharp 4. Okay, so I kind of got into a thing where I was thinking, F sharp Dorian right there, which is the same notes basically, but it helps you visualize like different shapes. So that's a little trick you can always use. Like if there's a certain shape or scale that you are more familiar with than what the context is, well, you can always try to switch into that. So that's what kind of happened there. I started thinking F sharp Dorian, while I was still obviously aware that the uh, the context is A Lydian, but it just helped kind of open up some shapes and stuff. So that's just a little mind trick you can use. Um, so there we go. But yeah, you could totally, like I said, you could totally see this as Mixolydian as well. If your ear was like telling you B, then it's very ambiguous. So you could play around, you could play to it so that it would feel like it was Mixolydian. Um, in which case, Sasha and Ed, uh, you know, you are you're right as well like that. Jerry Garcia was a modal nerd as well. I hear a hint of it here. Yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, it's so his kind of vibe. Um, so that's that's that. Yeah, a lot of people will hear the Grateful Dead on that, and that's the Mixolydian vibe more than anything. So yeah, Ed and Sasha, if you want an album as well, just write me an email with your choice. And same for everybody else, um, who has won one so far. Just send me an email. Let me know which album you want from quistaround.com/jam tracks. It's linked below. There we go, guys. That's about it. I got music to make. I'm currently making an album, which I'm going to finish at the end of this month to have it out in time for Christmas. So that's a hint as to what kind of album this is. Um, that's all I'm going to say. Um, I'm kind of looking forward to releasing this album. It's definitely something different, and I've got some amazing guests on it. Really, really cool guests on it. So I'm really looking forward to getting that out there in the open. Yeah. Now I'm gonna say, let me give away one more album. Who can tell me when Wednesday warm-ups started? So obviously I've been doing Wednesday warm-ups for quite a while, and they started um, as a regular thing. The first one was before that, but as a regular weekly thing, I started them in April of which year? Can anybody tell me the year that I started my Wednesday warm-ups? So basically, weekly warm-ups that I've been doing. Now, for the past few months, I have not been doing them on YouTube. I've been doing them solely on, for about 3 months, I think. I've been doing them more or less solely on Instagram, which the community there has grown quite a lot as well. So yeah, they're all on Instagram for the past few months, but I've started putting them up again here on YouTube as well. So you can catch them here as well. I'm doing them in the shorts format, so at the moment, so the format is a little different than it was when it started. But again, let me know any feedback. I always listen to feedback, and I'm very very open to moving things around and kind of evolving constantly. I'm always doing new things and evolving with the sort of requests that I hear repeatedly from you know, if I hear a request enough times, I do really consider it and try to you know, move things around and make everything as beneficial as I can for everybody. So there we go, guys. So who can tell me what year that Wednesday warm-ups started? Was it 2012, 2017, 2019, 2020? Let me know. And I'll give away an album to the first person who can tell me. And also, if you don't even know that I do the Wednesday warm-ups, fair enough. I mean, I know that this channel is really all about the jamming, but I wanted to bring in a little extra dimension and start doing the warm-ups as well, just to give you guys like more fuel for your jams. I love a good warm-up, and I love to create warm-ups that are, you know, more interesting and more musical and more like licks, more like something that you can actually use in your playing rather than just that, which is helpful as well. You know, I do that thing, but then I also spend the majority of the time doing something that gives me habits that I can use in musical scenarios. Um, so so there we go. I don't see the right number yet. So 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 this week I'm gonna put out a Wednesday warm up that is quite fun. It's sort of I'm gonna be putting out a video on Instagram as well that sort of shows how to use it a little bit. So it's like the sound of the dominant diminished scale. It's a really fun scale to bring into like a jam scenario on, like, for example, on a dominant chord. It can really add like an out playing kind of sound. It's a really cool, fun little jazz flavor that you can bring to your jams. So I'm going to put that out on Instagram, and the actual, you know, Wednesday warm up is obviously coming tomorrow, and you know, tab will be free, and it'll also be on Patreon, where like all of my tabs for all of the solos, all of the Wednesday warm ups, all the scale maps for the jams, and all my lessons. I've been doing a lot of like full on lessons, breaking down solos, breaking down concepts, and you know, various things. I've been putting in a lot of work on the Patreon, like a library of content for the past couple of years, because that community has been growing a lot as well. So that's linked down below as well if you want to check that out. I appreciate the support very much, guys. Appreciate it. Love your Patreon, says Richard. I appreciate it very much. Wasn't warming up with Mozart the first one, says Sasha. Yes, that was actually, I think that was the first one, and then it was like Charlie Parker, and like there's a few there at the beginning, and that's quite a long time ago. That might have been 2016 or 2018. But they weren't the start. I started doing them weekly in 2000, and have we got the answer? I've got lots of 16 and 18. Yeah, I didn't start doing them weekly until the year of, somebody give me an answer that hasn't been up, put out yet, because the answer is not there yet. I actually started doing them weekly 2.5 years ago. That's when when the actual Wednesday warm-up thing really kicked into gear. 2016 might have been when I did the Mozart thing. Oh, maybe that was 18, I think. Um, but yeah, the first ones were just like singular ones, and they were called like warming up with. That's what the the series was called for a while. And then I decided to make it like a regular thing every Wednesday. So Sasha, I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah. Oh, Sasha says Mozart was 19th of March 2018. Boom, you're quick. Uh, um, yeah, so that was the very first of all of those warm ups. And then, like a year later, in April 2019, which I say you've posted 2019. Well, that was when the actual Wednesday warm up thing started as a regular weekly thing that I've been doing for now like 2.5 years. So Sasha, you got another album right there. Just let me know which one you want, and I'll send it to you for free. Guys, you absolutely rock. Appreciate you all so very much. Um, you know, feel free to leave a comment throughout the day. I'm going to leave this live stream up for a few moments. Leave a comment with any requests for any jam tracks, any requests for anything to do with the format or how I do things. I'm always open to suggestions and thoughts. Yeah, means a lot to me, guys. And you can count on lots more jams coming over the next couple of weeks. There's maybe going to be not quite as many jams as usual because I am finishing an album, like a full album. But there will be jams every Saturday, always. You can count on a jam coming out, and of course the Wednesday warm up. And then after that, in September, no, I mean December, we're gonna have obviously quite a few jams. We're gonna have the yearly Christmas Blues Week, and I might even do another theme week. We'll see how it all looks, but I'm gonna definitely put out a lot of jams and do the usual Blues Week during December. So yeah, if you have requests for a special theme for a week of jams, where I put out 7 jam tracks in 7 days, let me know that in the comments as well. Appreciate you so much, guys. 11 freaking years on YouTube, 132 million views. Blows my mind, and I'm just very, very appreciative, very, very grateful for you guys. Thank you so much. And yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah.